On 10th February, lawyers representing former nominated MP Calvin Cheng, accompanied by a court sheriff, arrived at the Fire Park Road home of Healing the Divide founder Iris Koh and her husband, Raymond Ng, to enforce a court order for the seizure of their possessions. However, the attempt was unsuccessful as the couple refused to allow them entry into their housing board flat. The enforcement action arose from unpaid court-ordered costs after a defamation lawsuit, filed by Koh, Ng, and 3 others against Cheng, was struck out. The couple allegedly failed to pay the required amount, prompting the court to issue enforcement orders on 21st January. In December 2024, the High Court struck out the defamation suit, which had been filed by Koh, Ng, former Progress Singapore Party member Brad Boyer, Bevan Tay, and Chan Swee-cheong. The lawsuit was based on comments made by Cheng on Facebook in June 2024, where he criticized individuals spreading misinformation about COVID-19 vaccines. The judge ruled that the case was an abuse of court processes and not in the interest of justice. The court also dismissed an interlocutory injunction filed by Ng, Tay, and Chan, along with Koh and Boyer, seeking to compel Cheng to remove his comments and refrain from making similar statements. District Judge Chia Kok can describe the application as wholly misconceived. Cheng was awarded 8,000 Singapore dollars plus GST in costs for the failed injunction, and an additional 2,500 Singapore dollars plus GST for successfully striking out the claims of Ng, Tay, and Chan. Koh and Boyer, along with the 3 men, were required to pay Cheng 8,000 Singapore dollars plus GST. While Boyer, Tay, and Chan have settled their dues, Koh and Ng have yet to do so. The first enforcement order sought to seize about 4,900 Singapore dollars worth of property from Koh and Ng, while a second order targeted 2,300 Singapore dollars worth of property belonging to Ng. Although forced entry is not usually carried out on the first attempt, it may be considered in subsequent enforcement actions. Following the incident, Koh took to Facebook, claiming that she and her husband were awaiting a court decision regarding the amount owed, which was scheduled for 25th February. She also criticized the enforcement attempt, referring to it as a sting operation due to the presence of cameramen and members of the press. In a video posted online, Koh confronted the lawyer outside her home, calling the move inappropriate. Cheng, in response, stated that he intended to apply for a second attempt at enforcement, emphasizing the importance of recovering the costs. "Costs of living are high. Every cent matters," he said in a Facebook post. In a separate legal matter, Ng is facing 12 cheating charges involving nearly 61,000 Singapore dollars linked to Venture, a company dealing with vending machines. As a former director of the firm, he has stated that he will not plead guilty. His case is scheduled for mention on 7th March. Meanwhile, Koh faces 14 charges, including criminal conspiracy and harassment. She has claimed trial, with her next court hearing expected on 4th March.